Your name is Janet Archer, and the dinner was delicious. But Mother's work is never done. The sink is full of dishes. Your name is Harry Archer, and you're a well-known lawyer. You love your wife, but work so hard, you seldom can enjoy her. And now meet Corliss Archer. It looks like something's vexed her. She spent the last half hour all primed to call out,
Dexter, you're late. You said you'd be...
No, wait a minute, Corliss. Listen, the most wonderful thing in the whole world has happened to me. You'll never guess what. I'll tell you about it later. Goodbye.
Mom? Oh, Mom, the most wonderful thing in the world has happened to Dexter. Has it? You'll never guess what it is. Daddy? Oh, Daddy, the most wonderful thing in the world has happened to Dexter. You'll never guess what it is.
All right, what is it?
Golly, he forgot to tell me. I know. Maybe Dexter inherited a lot of money.
Who from?
I don't know. Maybe an uncle in Australia.
Well, Dexter never had an uncle in Australia.
Oh, Daddy, how can you be so unromantic?
All right. Dexter had an uncle in Australia.
He had?
Yes. The biggest dealer in kangaroos in the island. King of the kangaroos. Hop Franklin, they used to call him. And now Dexter is going to inherit a fortune because old Hippity Hop saved all his money and kept it hidden.
Golly.
No one ever knew where the hiding place was except old Hippity Hop and his favorite kangaroo, Kathleen. Now Dexter has to find the money, and that's easy.
It is?
Yes. It's in the bag.
Dexter!
Say something. Let me hear your tonal quality. Speak.
Dexter,
That's
what?
enough. You'll do. Good evening, Mr. Archer.
Good evening. Oh, no, don't tell me. Let me guess. You're a French jockey with a sore throat.
No, you see...
No, don't tell me. I'll get it. You're...
But what's the good news, Dexter? What's the good news?
Yes. I'm going to be a director. I've been chosen director school play this year.
What?
Oh, Dexter, that's wonderful.
And you're going to be my leading lady.
Oh, Dexter.
Holy cow, Corliss, not in front of your father.
Oh, that's all right, Dexter. I'm a big boy now. But did I hear you right? You're going to direct a play?
Yep, the annual play.
The one that the children and their parents play in?
Yep.
Dexter.
Yes, sir?
The theater is an old and honorable institution. The roots of the modern theater go back to the classic age of ancient Greece, where first flowered the brilliant talents of Aristophanes, Euripides, Sophocles. My boy.
Yes, sir?
This is an historic moment. After surviving the Spartan Wars, the scourge of the invasion of the Goths and the Visigoths, and the blight of the Dark Ages, now, at long last, the theater dies.
Daddy, I think Dexter will make a wonderful director. I can see why he was picked.
You can?
Yes. He's talented, artistic, and sensitive.
Uh-huh. Dexter,
Yes, Mr. Archer?
on the level, how'd you get the job?
Well, it's like Corliss says. I'm talented and artistic and sensitive.
And?
And nobody else would take the job.
Hello, Dexter.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Archer.
Mom, Dexter's been chosen to direct a school play, and I'm doing the lead.
Well, how nice. Congratulations to both of you.
Our parents are going to be in it, too.
Yes, heaven help them.
Dexter, would you do something for me?
For you, Corliss? Well, for you, I'd do anything. I'd swim the deepest river. I'd climb the highest mountain.
Well, get Daddy to be in the play.
Sure you don't have any rivers you want swum or mountains you want climbed?
I'm serious.
Well, you don't think your father'd want to be in the play, do you? I mean, with me directing it?
No, but you could ask him.
Oh, yeah, sure, I could ask him. I got nothing to lose. Except a couple of teeth.
Oh, Dexter, you said you'd do anything for me. You're the director. You've a perfect right to ask him. Now go ahead. He won't be angry. Anyway, not very.
Corliss, I'm scared.
Oh, Dexter, haven't you got any red blood in your veins?
Yeah, but I want to keep it there.
Oh, stop. Daddy's not going to hit you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm the sensitive type. I bleed easy.
Oh, go ahead. Ask him.
Well, okay. I guess I have been acting like a sissy.
I'll come along for moral support.
Okay, but this is going to be no place for a coward. So if you get scared,
Yes?
call me. I'll be home. You know something, Mr. Archer?
No. What?
You're a pretty good-looking man.
Have you had your eyes examined lately?
No, really. All kidding aside, you're downright handsome.
Well, that's very nice of you to say that, Dexter, but I never won any beauty prizes.
You did, too, win a beauty prize.
Yeah, what?
Me. Don't cast any reflections on my husband's looks.
Well, I'm certainly not going to disparage my face. It's been pretty kind to me. Time was when a lot of pretty girls just threw themselves at my feet.
I'll bet. Were you embarrassed?
No, but it made walking awful lumpy.
Say, Mr. Archer, did you ever do any acting?
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. I played the lead in our senior class play when I was in college. Wasn't bad either.
You were wonderful.
Yeah, not bad.
Boy, sure must have been a lot of fun. Hearing all that applause, being a leading man and
Yeah,
everything.
barrel of fun.
Bright college years with pleasures ripe, eh, Mr. Archer?
Yeah, the gladdest, shortest years of life. They never come back.
Be nice if they could, though, huh?
Yeah.
Well, they can, Mr. Archer. You can relive all those days. Hear all that thrilling applause again. You could be in my play. It'd be great. Is it a deal?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Dad.
No.
Why not, Harry? I should think it would be fun.
Oh, Janet, I'm no longer a college boy. I'm an attorney at law. I have a position of some dignity in this town, I like to think. And there's some things I just can't do.
I can see your point, Mr. Archer. You've got to think about being a lawyer, not an actor.
Yes, of course.
Well, come on, Corliss. I just thought with Judge Peters in the play, you might...
Wait a minute. Why didn't you tell me that Judge Peters was going to be in this play?
Oh, well, you see, Mr.
Well,
Archer...
now, if it's not too undignified for Judge Peters, that puts an entirely different complexion on the whole thing. Dexter, I'm in. It's a deal.
Yeah, but you see,
now,
Mr. Archer, I better...
Well, no, when's the first rehearsal?
It's tomorrow night, but I think you
Now,
better
you
know
be
that...
sure and tell Judge Peters that he and I are going to have a barrel of fun together.
Yeah. Come on, Corliss.
Well, this is certainly going to be a new experience for me.
How do you mean, dear?
Well, can you imagine me taking orders from Dexter? It's like the chicken taking orders from the egg.
Golly, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Daddy in the play. I can hardly believe it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't look very happy about it. You've got Daddy. Everything's all set now, isn't it?
Yeah. Except for one little thing.
What?
Now all I have to do is get Judge Peters.
Dexter's in an awful spot now. Things for him don't look so hot now. If he fails to rope the judge in, watch out for Mr. Archer's bludgeon.
Why, Dexter, what a pleasant surprise.
I was just thinking how nice it would be for some handsome man to come visit me.
Hi, Lucy. Is your father home?
No, he's still in court. He told me he'd be holding court today until pretty late. So we're all alone. Won't you sit down? I think it's just wonderful you being selected to direct the play this year. I'm sure you'll make a marvelous director.
Well, thanks, Lucy. Lucy, I was wondering if you could do me a big favor.
Of course, Dexter. Anything at all.
Well, do you think you could get your father to be in the play?
Oh, of course I could. He does anything I ask him to do.
Then you'll do it?
For you, I'll be glad to.
Oh, holy cow. You mean that's all there is to it?
What?
Yeah, I mean, well, thanks a million, Lucy. You don't know what this means to me. Well, I better be running along now. I've got a lot of things to do.
Oh, don't run away. It's early yet. And you're pretty cute.
Yeah.
You're about the cutest boy in school.
Lucy, I think there's something you ought to know.
What, Dad?
Well, sort of become engaged to marry Corliss.
Oh, but that's a long time off. And you could change your mind.
Oh, no. I know I'm fascinating, Lucy, but you'll just have to control yourself.
Oh, I'll bet you would change your mind.
Oh, no. When it comes to Corliss, I'm sturdy as an oak. You'll just have to put me out of your mind, Lucy. Just think of me as a beautiful dream.
Well, listen. It's not you that I want. It's the lead in the play.
But I gave the lead to Corliss.
Well, you want my father in the play, don't you?
Well, I can't take the lead away from Corliss. Lucy, you don't know what you're asking me to do. I'd be a ruined man. Corliss would never talk to me again. I'd have to join the Foreign Legion.
I want that part.
But you can't have it.
Why not?
Because I can't afford a ticket to Africa. Now, listen, Lucy.
No, you listen to me. If you want my father in the play...
Oh, I do. I do very, very much.
Then you better give me that part, because if you don't, not only won't I ask him to be in the play, but I'll tell him not to be in the play. And he won't, because he listens to me.
How can he help it? Oh, have a heart, Lucy. If Judge Peters isn't in the play, Mr. Archer will murder me.
We'll miss you around the old schoolhouse. Do I get that part, or do I tell my father not to be in the play?
I'll have to join the Foreign Legion.
Dexter?
Okay, Lucy, you win. You get the part.
Women's ways are strange and devious, eerie, weird, and most mischievous. Now the boy knows to his sorrow they're sweet today and rough tomorrow.
But it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and
Dexter comes over. I don't want to see him. He's given my part to Lucy Peters.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer. I was just seeing if I needed a shave.
Oh. Where's Corliss?
Well, she's in the den, but I don't think she wants to see you.
Oh. Well. Truce? Oh, Corliss, have a heart. I had to give that part to Lucy. It's the only way I can get her father in the show. There's another good part in the play. You can have that. Oh, Corliss, say you forgive me. Look, I'm pleading with you on bended knees. Honest. You're breaking my heart. Oh, Corliss, say you forgive me. Say it. Say it. Are those your final words? Very well, then. You just have to jump out of a 20-story window. Farewell. Farewell. Farewell.
Dexter, what are you doing?
Well, I figured I'd get hurt if I jumped out of a 20-story window. So I was going to jump out of this window 20 times.
Dex, you're adorable. I forgive you. Come here.
Now, back to Meet Corliss Archer.
Quiet! Now, what I want... Quiet, please. Now, rehearsal. If you'll all sit down, I have a few words I'd like to say.
If you'll just sit here.
Thank you. Now, my script girl. Mrs. Archer, there you are. Where are my notes?
But Dexter, you wrote your algebra on the back of them and took them to school, don't you remember?
Details. I can't remember everything. Well, now let's start with this scene on page 34.
Golly, I'm nervous.
Oh, don't worry, dear. You'll be fine. For that part, you don't really need talent.
I know, darling. All it takes is good looks. I think Dexter was so wise to cast one pretty girl in the play.
All right. Now, page 34. Now, in this scene, Mr. Archer, you are a dashing young lover. You are madly in love with Lucy. Ah, love. Gay, romantic, dramatic, beautiful. Well, you know how it is.
At my age, Dexter, I simply try to remember how it was.
Quiet. please. Now, Judge Peters, you are supposed to be Lucy's father.
Well, I should be pretty good at that part. I've been practicing for years.
And Corliss, you are supposed to be Lucy's mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the idea of this child playing my mother.
Child? I'm as old as you are.
All right. Page 34. And now, Mr. Archer, you are holding your beloved Lucy in your arms. Your line, Mr. Archer.
Thy voice, my sweet, o'ershades the singing of the birds.
Oh, love, my dream, speak on.
Thine eyes reflect the great eternal blue that fills the heavens with a glory long unmatched. Thy face, that face.
What's that, thy face, my love?
Lucy, that's terrible. Terrible. You're not putting any feeling into this role. Let me show you how it should be done. Now, put your arms around me, Mr. Archer. Go ahead. Now, give me the cue.
O'ershades the singing of the birds.
Ah, my love, my dream, speak on.
Thine eyes reflect the great eternal blue, excuse me, the heavens with a glory long unmatched. Thy face, that face.
Cut. We'll let that scene go for now. Let's try the big scene on page 76. Now, Judge Peters, this is your big scene. Now, I'll show you just the way I want that scene. Vesuvio, you enter from here. Judge Peters will be over there. Lucy there, kneeling, and Corliss in the rocking chair right here. Now, Vesuvio enters. I have come to claim my bride. My love, my heart is thine. Take it, take it. Hold! Here kneels my child, and here she stays. I tremble. Mercy, show mercy for the gray the years have put upon my hair. Come, my love, away! We'll ride till none can more pursue. Stop! Nay! Stop! Nay! Lay on! Defend thyself!
Young man, are you seriously suggesting that I should carry on in that fashion?
Oh, Judge Peters, I'm sure that no one would expect you to go quite so far. But if you don't mind my saying so, strictly in the spirit of constructive criticism, you understand, you do have a tendency to underact.
Thank you, Archer. Although, in all honesty, I must say that in my knowledge of the theater, it's rather unusual for a supporting player to give advice to the star.
Star?
Yes.
Well, I may have been laboring under a misapprehension, but I had assumed that I was the star of this play.
What about me?
Please, please, please. I can't go on like this. There'll have to be some changes made around here. Lucy, you're no actress.
What?
You're impossible.
You're improbable.
You'll have to change parts with Corliss.
I won't.
Of course she won't. She's a better actress, and she's prettier.
Daddy.
Judge Peters, I'm afraid that you're forgetting that you're a guest in this house.
Not for long. Come, Lucy. Good night, Mrs. Archer, and thank you for a charming evening.
But, Judge...
Don't apologize, Mrs. Archer, I understand. You're certainly not responsible for your husband's bad manners.
Judge Peters, because I am your host, I will make no comment upon what, under other circumstances, I might be tempted to regard as boorishness and lack of taste.
Come, Lucy.
Nice work, Mr. Archer. You sure told him all right.
You started all this. It's all your fault.
Men must stand upon their rights, and that's what always leads to fights. Those two men aren't malefactors, they're simply righteous, and ham actors.
Go ahead, Harry. Call him. Call him and apologize.
Apologize? Why should I apologize to that ham actor who wanted...
Oh, Billy. Imagine him saying that I
Underacted. Imagine him saying that I
have bad manners. Calling me
boor.
and tasteless.
Let him call me. Why should I call him?
For the sake of the children.
What?
Well, the play means a lot to them.
Oh, yes, I suppose it does.
Why should they be unhappy just because you're more childish than they are?
I'm more childish. It's Judge Peters.
Well, then show him that you're less childish than he is. Go on, call him up.
All right. I suppose I did make kind of a sap of myself last night.
A sweet sap.
Hello. Judge Peters. What? I was just going to call you. Oh, no. Oh, I'm the one that should apologize. Please. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Well, it's all settled. The play is going to go on.
Oh, Daddy, you're wonderful. Isn't he, Mom?
Don't ask me. I'm prejudiced. I love the guy.
Marriage is an institution with a simple constitution. If you'll watch your P's and Q's, no harm will ever come to use.
And now I know love conquers all. Fool was I to think I could hold back its mighty tide. Take her, my boy, and
Take me.
take her, my boy, and guard her well. My blessings with thee on thy troth.
And mine. My whitened head, my ancient heart feels young this day. As love and youth return to take my child. Take me.
No! Now, for I do forswear, let love prevail. My sword I put aside.
And I mine.
My sword I put aside. My sword I put aside. My sword I put aside. And now I take my love.
Take me.
Not now. First, take the writ that makes thee Duke of Ardua. Now do I throw open the drawer and give thee the parchment. Now do I throw open the drawer. Oh, devil, take it. Now do I throw open the drawer. I'll send it to thee in the morning. Airmail special delivery.
Now, sire, it is done. Come, my love. Come, my love. Come, my love. Lucy. Lucy, now. Come, my love.
Take me. 'Tis truly said, love conquers all.
Director, we want the director. Go on back to take a bow.
Oh, golly, I've never been so excited. Wasn't it exciting the way the audience applauded and applauded and
All
we all...
right, dear, there's no need to go on talking about the play. After all, there are lots more important things in life.
Well, you were interested in the play, Harry.
Interested's rather a strong word. But after all, it's all over and done with now, and that's all that matters so far as I'm concerned.
Hey, look, we got a review. We're reviewing the paper. There's my name right there.
Well, this calls for a celebration. There's some ice cream in the refrigerator if you're interested.
Oh, great.
Come on, kids.
Oh, no. Why, this is outrageous. I won't stand for it.
Harry, what's the matter?
What's the matter? Did you read this review?
Yes, they said very nice things about you.
Yes, but they misspelled my name. I'll sue.